Blonde-haired savages have driven the remaining Hyborian tribes out of the snow countries, except the ancient kingdom of Hyperborea, which resists their onslaught. Their country is called Nordheim, and they are divided into the red-haired Vanir of Vanaheim and the yellow-haired Æsir of Asgard. Asgard, the nation of the Aesir, lies east of Vanaheim in the Blue Mountains, west of Hyperborea and the fabled river of Death Ice, and to the north of Cimmeria and the Iglophian Mountains. This region, along with Vanaheim, forms the area known as Nordheim, reminiscent of the pre-cataclysmic Thule. The landscape of Asgard is harsh and unforgiving, characterized by its brutally cold and long winters. The high mountain regions are locked in perpetual ice, with glaciers expanding as the climate continues to cool. The southern lowlands are covered by dense taiga forests, while to the north lies the tundra, a soggy plain underlain by permafrost. Farming is virtually impossible in this landscape, with animal husbandry being the sole means of food production. The Aesir, blonde reavers of the icy north, are known for their mailed warriors. They are held in check by their ferocious kin, the Vanir to the west, the grim Cimmerians to the south, and the arcane Hyperboreans to the east. The Aesir clans, loosely organized, await a unifying cause or a great leader to rally them for conquest across the icy landscapes. Geographically, Asgard finds itself in a precarious position, stuck between three formidable adversaries: Cimmeria, Vanaheim, and Hyperborea. Relations with Cimmeria are marked by a grudging respect and few conflicts. Interestingly, some Cimmerians have been known to join Aesir war parties, and vice versa. Hyperborea poses a threat with its rapid slave raids, while Vanaheim remains a persistent enemy, seeking to eradicate their ancient rivals. Additionally, the encroaching Arctic ice in the later Hyborian Age threatens a massive Northman exodus, potentially wreaking havoc on the southern kingdoms. Relations between the Aesir and the Cimmerians are complex. The Aesir often suspect Cimmerians in their lands of espionage or aggression, largely due to border conflicts. Notably, Conan observed that the Cimmerians typically triumph in these skirmishes. However, a rough alliance exists between Asgard and Cimmeria, as evidenced by the young Conan's time raiding with the Aesir against both Vanaheim and Hyperborea. This alliance, based on mutual respect and common enemies, leads to joint raiding parties targeting both Nordheim and Hyperborea, leaving their borders in a constant state of flux. Scholars from Nemedia speculate that a unified Aesir, possibly allied with the Cimmerians, could pose a significant threat to the known world, akin to the impact of the Hybori on the Archaeans. The Aesir villages are most vulnerable during the harvest hunt, leaving only the elderly, women, and children to defend them. During such a period, a tribe of Aesir, descending from their northern lands into Nemedia, were recruited as mercenaries. Their prowess in battle was so formidable that they not only repelled Hyrcanian invaders, but also checked the Picts' eastward expansion. As the Aesir mercenaries began to dominate Nemedia, their focus remained on looting and pillaging, rather than territorial expansion. Over time, these Aesir settlers began to assimilate aspects of the Nemedian culture, though their own martial and distinct culture heavily influenced these adaptations. Eventually, Nemedia transformed into a Nordic kingdom, governed by the descendants of these Aesir mercenaries. They are renowned as valiant and honorable warriors, embodying a fierce zest for life and facing death with undaunted courage and a song. These towering men place immense value on honor, loyalty, and reputation. Even their women are formidable, managing households while the men engage in relentless warfare across icy terrains. Their homeland's severe climate and constant conflicts with neighboring tribes like the Vanir, Cimmerians, Hyperboreans, and Picts have toughened them over generations. Warfare, often involving cattle raids, home gangs, and duels, is a frequent and integral part of Aesir society, deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs. Spears and axes are their weapons of choice, with broadswords also commonly used. These weapons are typically ornately decorated with intricate designs or runes, often featuring dragons or birds of prey. Their armor, clothing, and tools also bear stylized natural motifs. The warriors wear leather helmets reinforced with metal and adorned with horns, symbolizing their fierce power. Mail shirts and large wooden shields, often covered in leather or bearskin, are standard gear. Central to Aesir belief is the worship of Ymir, the frost giant and lord of storm and war, who, according to legend, resides in Valhalla in northern Vanaheim. The Nordheimir's afterlife beliefs reflect their earthly lives and manner of death. Commoners face a mundane afterlife, serving warriors, while valiant warriors who fall in battle are believed to join Ymir in Valhalla, feasting and fighting eternally. This belief instills a fierce combativeness in Nordheimir warriors, who often disregard their own safety in battle. Valhalla is envisioned as a realm of long halls, snowy glaciers, and endless combat. Ymir, representing the earth, is considered the progenitor of both the Vanir and the Aesir. For the Nordheimir, battle is not just an economic and social foundation, but also a religious one. Worship of Ymir involves engaging in battle, followed by nights of feasting, drinking, and singing. Beer, sacred to Ymir, is consumed in large quantities, and inebriation is seen as both a religious duty and a social activity. It's believed that excessive drinking can lead to direct communion with Ymir. The Aesir, valuing their independence, view religion as a personal affair, with no centralized priesthood to mediate their relationship with Ymir. They recognize many sacred outdoor sites, such as mountains and groves, but maintain no temples. Ceremonies to appease Ymir, involving sacrifices and feasting, occur thrice yearly and reflect the brutal nature of their lives.